Namaste, my Phoenicians, my big cat Phoenicians. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message on massages. Today, big cats, we are going to be talking about the karmic masculine. Yes, baby. We're gonna kick off, right? Because it's the karmic masculine, his card will be in the reverse. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. Energies up. Oh, right. Professor of the puzzle, eh? We also have the 6. This is represented by Gemini energy, the lovers. In tarot. Divine masculine is going through a bit of disharmony at this moment in time, trying to be the professor of the puzzle, trying to pretend that they're not playing checkers. Okay then. All right, let's push on with the read. This talks about a destructive relationship coming to an end or needing to be ended. The karmic masculine realizes that they're dealing with a manipulative partner. Karmic masculine is also unable to make decisions on their own. They need to be in a clan or a clique in order to feel good. They need to be in a situation where they are adored and pampered. A manipulative partner who's not highlighting the dark side of divine masculine. Sorry, karmic masculine. Excusez-moi. The 6 speaks about cooperation. It also speaks about health issues. Divine masculine is having to second guess his food and drink intake, having made many wrong choices in that area. Divine masculine has started to wonder, karmic masculine has started to wonder about his food in a situation. He has certainly become the professor of the puzzle. This talks about hospital visits. A lot of hospital visits out of the blue. Unable to find out exactly what the issue with them is. The internal destruction of the karmic masculine is showing in his or her life. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. Let's get the Witch's Oracle. Get 3 cards. See what the energy is around the karmic masculine at the moment. Good golly gosh. Liation.com. Every thief is a liar and every liar is a thief. This is about boundaries being crossed at every turn. I told you, a destructive situation. The sword also represents intellect. Somebody not showing their true feelings about a situation in order to gain cooperation. Ooh-wee. Wow, it's kicking off, isn't it? Let's see. You get no whistles, no warning signs, nothing in a karmic read. Sorry. Energies around the karmic masculine. That's a lot of cards, but I will take the one that fell on it. baby. Good golly and gosh. Somebody is underneath a hex, some kind of spell work. Yes, baby. In the upright, this is it being cleansed, banished, sent, returned to sender. Divine masculine. Sorry, karmic masculine. I'll just call him masculine, right? Or KM. Yeah. For Kim. Yeah. No. Yeah. Spell work is definitely on this person, whether it's through words or deeds. We already discussed this food, reoccurring health issues when they're going to the doctor or to the hospital. There's no grounding for these ailments that are attacking the karmic masculine at this moment in time. Feeling unable to speak the real truth because they still want cooperation in the situation. This sounds like a homosexual to me, but that's just my opinion. And I tell you about opinions, don't I? They're like arseholes. Some are loud and flatulent. 2 cards fell over. Loss of passion in his... Oh my gosh, everything's upside down. A union where they are right now. It could be a breakdown of a past union due to liation, right? And a lot of skullduggeration, right? This could be a lot of malicious words, a lot of malicious intent, right? In a relationship that caused it to break down. This is also karmic masculine realizing they are no longer impassioned by a situation shit that they invited. Well, we're going to have to go with the 2. I was going for 3, but it looks like it's a 4 today. Aries energy. Oh, sorry, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The breakdown of a union. A karmic masculine is also lying to someone about an engagement or a marriage. They don't have no true passion for the situation, but I said they need help. They need a helpmate. And that is a job for the maid. Come through, Megan the Stallion. Yes, baby. The taker of the trash. What's on the base of the deck? All these upside down cards. Death in the reverse. This is someone who has not gone through the DNS, have not done any shadow work, right? This is also somebody who has Sputnik eyes, jealous eyes, watching you, big cat. Yes, baby. See the unbalanced of the candles upside down, darling dears. This is a 2. There's no duality, no balance, no harmony in the situation that they find themselves in. And all they can do is think about you. And in some cases, their mouths have been shut by the courts because we already see the swords out here. Unable to approach the big cat at this moment in time. There's been a breakdown. There's been a breakdown and a full-on prohibition, right, from this karmic person in your life. Oh, listen. Let the pet cemetery be amongst the pet cemetery. This plethora is one of what? Bottom feeding, blood. Bottom feeding. Right about now, karmic masculine is feeling a bit like Lot's wife. A pillar of salt. Yes, baby. Genesis 19:26. Yeah, dumbed down in a situation, wanting to speak the truth but cannot because they lied about this union from the start. There was no true passion, right? It was a union that was brought about, right, to keep somebody stuck in pain. But the trap they set for another is the one that they've ensnared their damn self in. Well. Gosh, I had to rub my eyes so that I can see everything that's going on. Hey, because this. Let's lay out the cards first and then we'll get into the read. Okay, look down so you can see. Why are you looking up? As I sip my mocha from my big cat cup. Right, the Joker. If it isn't ahead of the person's face, right, in the direction they're looking in, it means that all things that they're working on is about to succeed and skyrocket. When it's behind them, things don't look really good. It looks proper wavy, blood. Proper wavy. The karmic masculine is trying to draw a new love towards them. This is what the park means. But whatever situation that they're trying to pull and get into partnership with, right? Whatever situation they're trying to pull towards them at this moment in time, right? They're being watched. They're trying to bust a move, right? Get up out of homosexual hell at 911 Freddy Kruger Mudhut, but they're being watched by Pig Misha, no less. Yes, baby, Prakala or Prakalisha, right? This person has some secrets about the karmic masculine and will expose those secrets. Karmic masculine feels as though that he's anchored to a situation, right? One that he believed to be was going to be fortuitous. On the card we see a 28, it goes to a 10 situation that needs to come to an end. We're looking at the pig at the trough, darling dears. A pig, you have to understand, a pig normally denotes good luck, but you have to also understand that a pig will eat anything. So that at this moment in time, karmic masculine is eating a lot of shit pie. Yes, in order to keep a domicile. The 911 Freddy Kruger Mudhut with only one way in and one way out. Yes, baby. And that way takes them straight to the pit at Loser Lane. Yes, baby. The reason why I'm reading so many lucky cards in the reverse is because they all touch up on the Joker that is behind them. Can you see? The karmic masculine is looking for some kind of sign that they can leave a situation. 2 5s go speak about let go, move away from a situation. We see the moon right next to the King of Cups. This talks about somebody who is masking or pretending to have. They're pretending again. Bloody hell. Haven't they got, listen, where do they get the time for all this pretendation? Right? They're pretending to be, they're playing a character. Right? In order to keep this domicile over their heads. With somebody who they see as a pig. Right? Somebody that will eat anything or eat anything that they tell them. But this in turn is causing a lot of arguments, a lot of stress, feeling tied down. I told you the masculine is already the professor of the puzzle, trying to work out why they're getting all of these illnesses, going back and forwards to the hospital. And the GP, that's the general practitioner in the UK, pinkies up. And they can't quite put their finger on where the ailment is coming from. Ma'am, sir, you're in the middle of F shit, right? A lot of F shit being directed to you, right? And you probably got it through your food. Can't you see the pig at the trough? Yes, baby. Let's bring some tarot into it, yes. Wanting to make right choices. I'm just going to pick from the deck. One for the karmic masculine. Told you. Burdens upon burdens upon burdens. Yes, baby. Hockey sticks at dawn. This is fighting. I told you, there's a lot of ailments that is bringing them to the hospital. Right? And they can't understand where it's coming from. Right? We see the moon energy right here. The karmic masculine is not even telling what's truly going on with them. They're keeping all of this shiznai to themselves because they're dealing with somebody who is what? A garden fence gossip, right? Who's envious of everything. Yes, baby, Four of Swords. Wanting to heal what's going on with them, but it's not healing because they don't realize they're right at the eye of the tiger. Yes, baby. They get picked up and shuffled again. I told you I'm not shuffling. All right. What else? We're on about this new love they're trying to... Listen, High Commander Decepticon Narcissist. Told you, this karmic person, right, is controlling, deeply controlling, trying to control a new person into their life, trying to go, that's them trying to use their mind. Do what I say. Give me all your money. Be proper stupid. Yes, baby, all of this. The karmic masculine is trying to put into a new situation with another rugrat. Yes, baby. An even lower hanging fruit than the one that they're dealing with at this moment in time. I said turn. Yes, baby. This is your turn. But what the karmic masculine isn't realizing that the person that they're trying to draw towards them is their exact mirror image. What about this trying to go through life with this mask on? Baby, let me tell you something. This person doesn't have their own domicile. They're unable to co-create with Father God and Mother Isis because they're avoiding the DNS, darling dears. What's underneath it? Oh, the Pentacale on its face, blood. On its face. Did I say they've got no Pentacales? Right? This is loyalty, right? Trust, true respect. Their health is on its face. I told you, issues that they can't quite put their finger on. Look what, listen. Look, cards, stop giving them all of this. Look what's underneath that. Whatever they're trying to heal from in that situation, it's not working. They're not getting a physical health, a mental, or a spiritual. It's on them, mate. It's on them like white on rice. They are in the crosshairs, right? Looks like a karmic situation has turned on its head. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, darling dears. A lot of money issues could be overspending. I told you the superficiality of it all. Also, I told you the karmic male or female is trying to draw in another what? Specimen, right? Into their harem. But they don't realize that their energy is such that they're now attracting their true nature. Everywhere you go, yes, baby. Listen, this is a story of fire and fire. I usually say fire and ice, but there's no cooling in this situation, right? What about this spy inspiration? Listen. Why they're watching, right? They're watching because they're watching other people what? Achieve their long-term goals, darling dears. Three of Wands in the reverse. Aries energy. I told you, losing that fire, that passion for a situation. This also speaks about this person is trying to what? This talks about long distance observation. Yes, baby. Whomsoever they're watching, they're at a distance from, right? They're envious of whatever progress that this person in a distance is making because they are stuck, right? Unable to what? Co-create and move out of a situation, right? Which is directly because of their what? Shadow side, right? Something, we've got a 5 on it. This talks about change. Something that they're failing to change. This is why they're still burdened, right? In a situation that they can't get away from. What is this? Anchor. This one wanted to come out. We'll bring it to the top. Yes, baby. Upset, right? Crying like a Mitch. Luke 22:62 is what you needs to be doing. As well as what? Remember, Isaiah 48:22. No rest for the wicked. Let me tell you something. Full on moderation. Look at this shit, naive. 555. They want a change in their situation. And they are going for a change right now. A change for the worse, darling dears. This talks about what? In a situation where liaisons are being told, a lot of truths are being hidden, right? Medical truths, Yes, baby. This also blood on a dance floor in a third-party situation. The person that they're trying to draw in is just as sadomasochistic as them, darling dears. They're continuing to track what they truly deserve. Professor of the puzzle? I think not, Scotty. Wrong choice, Vil. Yeah. A lot of skullduggerous, scandalous shiznai going on here. Let me shuffle this deck because it's hot to trot. Can't help it, right? So please tell us about this anchor, right? Trying to get a successful venture off the ground. It could be a new business, a new trough, job and trough, something in the gutter. Yeah, told you. They're trying to what? Get away from a toxic situation that they feel anchored and tied to. One that they called in for their damn self. Yes, baby, they did this all on their own. Three of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. As well as Mercury energy. They weren't thinking with their cranium when they got into that situation. Yes, it was passion, but the passion was a lie. It was a lie. This talks about what? Realizing they love bombed the cretin, or a creature, or a critter. Yes, one that they're trying to chew off their mental foot to get away from, but they can't. Because why? Do we have time for it? Jess! Well, them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none, not a bean. This is talking about true loyalty, right? Unable to find true direction, which we see right here. Unable to what? Get it together. Sort out a new direction for their damn self, right? Crying over spilt milk, wishing that they hadn't been masked and dark and shadow-sided in a situation, right? And they're burdened with that knowledge, as well as bad luckiness. Darling, there we go on. Yes, we dare. This talks about them having the ticket, right? The big ticket for the short, I said, special bus, the ones for the spiritually deficit. Yes, baby. Their health is up the Watusi, right? They don't have the Pentacles. The home where they're living at is Guantanamo Bay, where everybody shows a mask and cries in private. Yeah. Loss of energy and emotion for a situation that they called on themselves. Could be the karmic having a karmic, which we already saw. But what they're drawing to them at this moment in time is their mirror image. So if they think, right, they are in Freddy Kruger Mudhut now, baby, no sir. It is possible for them to sunk. I didn't say sink, sunk. A level lower. Yes, baby. Straight into that dark pit of no return. They've got their mirror image on its way. Let the games begin. Hockey sticks at dawn. Yes, baby. Let's move on. What about this trough? Who is it that's eating at this trough? Shall we split the deck? Yes, baby. Somebody who sees things from a different perspective. Could be the karmic person, whether it's male or female. Realize that they sacrificed themselves to a situation that became a full-on burden, right? Put them in Regretsville, crying like a Mitch. Luke 22:62. With a what? A Delilah spirit, darling dear. A full-on Jezebel. One that they're trying to end. I didn't mean literally because, listen. Like I said, they want an endation, right, to this situation shit. Yes, baby. Trying to give themselves cognitive dissonance, right? Being in their cups, but it's not working, right? Because as follows night, soon comes dawn, right? And the memories of what they did, they're living in that shit, burdened by it, as well as bad luckiness. I want to know, who did they diss to call all of this hellfire and powder house on them? Who did they diss? Somebody who gave to them unconditional, mature, emotional love. Yes, baby. Someone who had their emotions together until they met up on this person, right? I'm sure they're scatty now. And what coming out of moon cowardness? Listen, I know. I went through that dearness. right? And came out like a boss, shining. They're worried about the bad luckiness, right, is from somebody who is able to gather their emotions together, and move on from them, right? Queen of Cups in the reverse on the base of the deck, right? Told you, somebody who's closed off their unconditional love from them. Someone, right, who was possibly sent to be in union with this person. They hid their emotions from them. They was emotionally manipulative, right? Look at this shit's naive. Breadcrumb them up the Watusi, right? And came in as a promiser's fool. This is who, right? They're getting the bad luck off of. Off of. Yes, baby. Look at this. Big Cat Chronicles continues. You're always being pulled up in their read. Listen, they're trying to avoid Guantanamo Bay where they are right now. But it's got to happen. This is also the slow realization and shock, right, of where they're looking at ground zero right now. Where it all began. Told you. Swift movement and action in that cranium, in that area, right? Messages coming in, right? Listen, this karmic person, whether they are male or female, they are at ground zero, right? Discovering that point, right? The eye of the storm, where it all began for them. They dissed one of the chosen, darling dear. Somebody who is highly intuitive, right? Listen, let me show you some shit now. When you get a great empath, right? Look, the cards flipped over so you could see. Giving unconditionally to a situation. HEYOKA, super empath, right? You've cut them off. And when you cut them off, you cut off the power grid you was giving unto them. Your hairline, your waistline, your pentacles, your time. Listen, you put the lid on and turn that cup over. No more hopium for me, thanks. I've had my fill, right? For an eternity. Let me put the cards back the way they was, right? And as I go to put these ones back the way they was, you're up right now. This talks about what? You, big cat, going into a spiritually guided union. I told you, it's on the table off the back of this person's misfortunes, right? And misstepation and out skullduggerous. And where is my charts? Where are they? Everything's always a mess. Out and out either point A or point B, right? This is what they're gonna watch. This is the crux, the creme de la creme, right? The cherry on the cake of this bad luckiness. They're allowed to watch, right? From a distance, 6 feet, you go into union, right? Reciprocated love, true love, somebody who's emotionally more mature, somebody who's highly intuitive, as you are, big cat. They get to watch at the fringes, darling dears. Had many options, but didn't choose wisely. They chose the cup with the snake, right? Straight out of Slytherin. They chose material things over the big cat. They chose everything but the big cat, right? So you better eat up. Drink from that rotten cup because you chose all that shit, karmic person. They get in the full length and breadth of what they did and what they've got to live with. Let me tell you something. Hey, this person is on the brink. They feel like doing away with themselves. It also speaks about what some of these distorted karmic people are being released from prison, right? For their evilest deeds, the pigs that they are, right? They're coming out of prison. They're coming out of mental prison because I told you they're getting clarity. Nothing like time and energies in a bad situation to get you a chance to think in between the cheersing it up, right? About a situation in the past, one that was fortuitous, one that was gifted to them, right? Can't you see that brick wall right next to the dinner plate, the dinner trough, right? They're realizing all of the negativity that they brought in and put a block on that shit. They could put their own bad luckiness on themselves. They did. not going into the DNS, right? Being a full-on spy inspire. Did I say hillbilly investigations, darling dears? Right? Brock pocketers, right? A health issue that is not healing. They need to stay where they are, if that's the case, because I'm sure they got it amongst each other, right? Full of lies and subterfuge and full-on bull swanky, guys. A merchant of slander. Yes, baby, on the balls of their feet, right? Whomsoever they're dealing with, right, is going to keep them there because they've got the file on them and they are jelly bogele of what you've got going on. They see you healing. Big cat. What about this house? What about the house? What about the house? Baby. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, right? This is sideways. There's no stabilization or harmony in the situation. They thought they was going to be building a new foundation, one that was going to be fortunate, right? Blossoming healthy, right? True loyalty around. Listen, everybody's got on a mask and no one's wearing a condom. Let me tell you something. Doppelganger city amongst the what? Sons and daughters of Pennywise. Yes, baby. Twisted and convoluted, right? This is the 6 of Cups, right? Breadcrumbing city. Hey, I told you. Amongst their true brethren. They need to be in that situation. They need it. They don't want it, but they needs to be in that situation. Because why? It's the bad luckiness of what? This in a big cat. You don't need to worry or wonder what's going on around there. I've just told you. F shit. Lots of it. And more being drawn into the same said F shit. Nobody's learned any lessons. And avoiding the DNS. Taking accountability. Right? Taking the time to walk alone and stand alone. One more. Yes, baby. They want to come through and offer a quick one-night stand with that rimming rimmer. Let me tell you somebody's not going to buy that F shit. You're not listening to the gingivitis anymore. East Island, Stevie Wonder, whom they really would love to offer to, they're blocked on every level. Right? This also speaks about messages. They'd love to send a message to you. But let me tell you something. If you get said message, jump straight into a spiritual bath. Psalms 91, Psalms 55, Psalms 35, Ephesians 6:13. Because we, as prototype big cats, are living. Matthew 10:14, Proverbs 26:11. All days, always. Posh clap, pinkies up. Can you feel me? Fist bump. Listen, you're not having that rusty, crusty cup. They would love to come through and pollute what you've got going on with what they've got going on. Right? This person lacks scruples. They want a one-night stand, right? So they can steal your energy and bring you down. Put you back in confused.com, right? Bird Brain City. Listen, 3 on 3 go-to rules. 2 of these and 1 to be sure. Listen, Chariot energy, Cancer in reverse. Listen, they would love to come through and topple over what you've got going on. They felt that your elevation was a temporary separation. No, sir. This also speaks about the jelly bogely partner that they're dealing with. Right? A Queen of Swords in the reverse, a full-on bitch. Or a Mitch. Let me tell you something. Oh gosh, that was a spiritual belch. Came from my belly bottoms. Don't you know? Pinky's up. This bitch is going to do whatever they can to keep them in that situation. Lie, steal, right? This person will go. This is the type of bitch or Mitch that fights with all of the other bottom feeders, right? That this distorted karmic is drawing in. They like to phone them, cuss them out. This is my blah blah, blah 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 blah. Whatever they like to say, because it's all what bottom feeder talk. We don't understand that. Not from the throne. No. They like to fight with all of the bottom feeders that come in, right? And other animals in the kitchen here. What are they fighting over? A situation where they're getting their own ass kicked, right? Burdened with responsibility. This is a melee of his shit. And subterfuge. Good golly and gosh. Karmic masculine just wants peace at this moment in time. They just want peace, right? So that they can spend whatever pentacles they've got after all of those health visits, right? On the mobile bill. They need to get their self out there, make new connections, right? But this is what they're going to draw in. Where is it? Their like-mindedness. Stay 6 feet 60 if you can, a whole continent if you can do it. That'll be great, big cat. Foolishness. This is foolishness. What does Kipper say about this? Do we go to Kipper? No. It's telling me to look at the wellness deck. And good golly and gosh, where's the wellness deck gone? Things ain't well around here when I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Go to the wellness deck. The golden mirrors on the base. Listen, full-on narcissist. Baby, high commander Decepticon to be avoided, right? Entrapment with a bitch, a full-on bitch. Somebody who has a viper tongue, right? Listen, and it's all about this bad luckiness. Something to do with this person. They came in with karmic issues as well and put it on this karmic masculine or feminine. They put it on them, gave them the true, right? This is why they're stuck in the hexation of it all. What else? Come through with the intel, because this is a plethora, an orgy of evidence, as they say in law enforcement. Right? The keys to everything? I think not. Right? It's in the upright. It's decisions, string along and one night stand. Listen, can't make no decisions. Stuck in a situation. I told you. This she-devil, right? This shepherd of the devil threw it down on this karmic person for show, to ensure that they kept a situation that is not of God and not meant to be in. It's not meant to be together. It's supposed to be separate. Stuck in that situation. Yeah, you really have the keys to it, mate. Right? We've got this ship in the reverse. Not going, no sail away for you, sir or ma'am. You locked in, right? And watch, take a picture of that shit. I'm telling you, whatever you see about this person on social media, right? Don't let the eyes lie, right? Use your third eye. And if you are watching their social media, you need to put me on hold. Go to the mirror and give yourself a good smack across the face, really, really hard. And then come back and let's finish this read, please. Pinkies up. Scotty, you got to let it go, right? This person has got many addictions. Sex, right? Porn, alcohol, drugs, right? Codependent.com, right? And this ain't no Phoenix blood. I told you, they are going through it. And it's what? Ghetto Groundhog Day for them. Lordy, lordy, lordy. All these upside down cards, especially for them. Any more intel? Listen. Continue to research, right, these energies. You need to know about sociopath, narcissist, love bombing, right? Narcissistic supply, right? Shelved narcissistic supply, the harem. You need to research and know these things, right? They are a full-on walking warning on every level, blood. Every level. Told you, them have no direction in life, man. It's a full-on plot twist and skullduggeration, right? And judgment knows their address. I told you the bad luckiness has just done what? The dub plate remix. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Yes, baby. Turn away, look away, big cat. Get your incenses out, just Palo Santos, right? Get your spiritual baths in, right? Write out your intentions. Realize that we are what? Approaching quickly and at a hot trot. Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Shine off your third eyes, blood. Get your evil eyes out. What did I just say? Tap into the psychicness of it all. Use your abilities, right? Educate yourself on these situations, right? Mercury retrograde is the opportune time to expect the unexpected by a bottom-feeding snake straight out of Slytherin, because I told you Sputnik has their eyes on you, right? And yes, they are a merchant of slander in your life. Jeremiah 9:40. For those at the back, right? They're at a fork in the road, a pitchfork, I think. Being held in place by trinkets, right? Trinkets of the nefarious kind, lies and spell work, attachations, right? Attachations of spirits, right? Dark spirits that feed off of all of this negative energy. Good God, Palo Santo is for me after this. Anyhow, I drops me mic. Click on my store, and I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop, skip, and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all of the reads. Or if you require a personal read from me, please, where is it? Behind the effing liar and the full-on hexation of it all is my email address. Email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Yes, baby. It's a full-on round here. Guantanamo Bay on crack. Anyhow, must push off. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. Not by none of this F shit. Listen, you've been warned. And I did tell you, don't come back and tell me that you've allowed yourself to be pulled back into this mire, right? I don't want to know. I'll be upset, cross, and perturbed, and I don't want to hear it. You've got no time for one more round, Julie. You've been given the task of waking up the other big cats. Don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste.